You are the parsley to my tabbouleh. Crypto markets are currently crashing, friends. Have you seen what's been going on? 0.57%, dude. What's happening? Of course, friends, we have the devastating news that India and Pakistan are fighting. I don't know what they're fighting over. Sure, it's like going to be some sort of cyclical play between them. Ancient fighting and traditions going on here. Ethereum, friends, that's why we're having some fun here. Ethereum crashing down as the market refuses to pump unless India confirms friendship with Pakistan. So I obviously want to give a shout out to Sophia, PulseChain, because she came out. Very cute of you to come out into this telegram of mine and say the crypto markets are crashing. I told you, India and Pakistan. One day, friends, by the way, we are going to get a crypto crash from like just random countries fighting that we didn't even know were relevant. Right? And it's just depending on the price section of the market. The toys of these AI things, friends, this thing went viral as well. So we're probably going to see more AI things that are going to do these like little toy packages and things out here. They actually look cool. I wonder who's going to make the next big one. And is there a way to monetize it? It's something to think about. Will we see Prashant and Faisal unite together in friendship so we can continue the bull market? Faisal is my Packy friend as well. Faisal, I miss you, sir. I do miss you. Hope you're listening, Faisal. Friends, Faisal was the one. Remember I told you many times that during zombie virus, I had a few friends call me on this dreaded day and ask me if it was over. Faisal was one of them. So shout out to you, baby doll Faisal. Yeah, man, can you believe it, bro? It's been like 5 years, man. And I still remember Faisal going, he goes, is it over? Faisal, British accent, And I was like, look, man, if it's over, like, humanity's over. So we probably have to go up from here. It's going to be all right. You know, it's interesting just when markets, when they come and they hit us, because I've been trained in the school of market cycles in the stock market. And I saw, friends, you think it's tough now, man. There's all these world wars, famines, and just cyclical stuff that come out, and you just think it's completely over. And the market ended up pumping on through, and this was 200 years ago. So is this time going to be any different? Yeah, something can surprise you. USDC's official Twitter, looking for new friends. Who wants one? So don't take this shitty bait, by the way. They're only following 11 people. So USDC, that's why it's a Stablecoin SuperCycle. Some of us insiders call it the Stablecoin instead of stablecoin. Okay, friends, USDC is a CBDC blacklist function stablecoin. Man, friends, I'm going to tell you right now, your friend Sammy, I just hit 5,000 videos. Okay, I am not stopping until my memes take over the world. Okay, no one in crypto calls them blacklist function stablecoins. I started it. Okay. We're going to take it to the end, okay? I can't wait for it. I can imagine it one day. It's gonna sit into everyone's psyche, deep inside their peanut brains like mine. And I'm telling you, it's going to reverberate out there because it's true. They are CBDC currencies. It is a blacklist function, okay? They can just go, boop. Don't forget, they shut off a few days ago $13 million of stablecoin of Tether. Yeah, boop, you're done. They shut off a $15 million one just a few days before that. Boop, goodbye. And they shut off a $25 million one of a Russian exchange in March, okay, last month. So they do it. They exercise it. And you might say, but Sammy, aren't these criminals? Here's the thing. Firstly, where's the court order I want to see for these criminals? Let the case play out. Where's the judge ruling over them? Number one. Number two, they're not even feeding you the right information anyway because they're like, who the hell are you? They're getting instructions, friends, from the fancy banana investigators and the Coconut Intelligence Agency. Just to let you know, they do work for Tether and USDC. Here's the thing. It's a free world. If people want to go use those blacklist function trash currencies, go use them, bro. It's fine. I'm just telling you. Maybe PulseChain has a solution for you. That'd be great if we do. And by the way, if it's not PDI, it's going to be okay. You know, we got privacy pools and look, friends, if PulseChain succeeds, it is going to succeed. But if it succeeds and when it does succeed, you're going to be thankful Richard Hart is a billionaire, all right, with a lot of money. I'm thankful. You want to know why? Because he has problems like someone with like a couple of $1 million net worth doesn't have. Like his problem is, I have like, you know, billions of dollars of wealth in the wrong hands with the wrong KYC, if I trust the wrong people, they can take it away from me. Okay? And see, trusting wrong people, you're like, oh, why would you go shake hands with that guy? He's smelly, don't shake his hand. No. It's a different game. With that amount of wealth, trusting the wrong people means you're holding their stablecoin. Okay? You're not going to catch Richard Hart or anyone else holding $500 million of Tether. Because they just literally, if they don't like your friend, it's literally game over. You think Roger Ver would do that? Hell no. Okay? It's all about immutability, okay? However, there are many cucks out there who sit in that hotel cuck chair, so they don't mind still. PulseChain has a better solution. That's what it's all going to come down to. Speaking of PulseChain and all the other altcoins as well, friends, you know, it's slightly red, slightly green today, moving around. These numbers mean nothing, okay? They literally mean nothing out here. We need, obviously, bigger moves. We don't get the bigger moves unless Ethereum moves up. Ethereum's only going to move up if the business cycle continues. This is Ethereum price chart right now. Remember, we have the next CME gap at $2,600. Man, I wish we get like a nice big monthly candle just erase all that pain. The thing is, though, friends, I'm just telling you, man, like, man, this is one call by Ansoy. Ansoy, he said, he goes, I don't know why everyone thinks Ethereum has to make a new high for the whole cycle. And I'm like, that sounds so contrary and it hurts. It does, friends. It does. Just think about it. He's like, oh, I don't know why you think you have to make a new all-time high for you to be over. Like, it could be over and you just quadruple top or something. Now, don't get scared. You don't know these things are coming, okay? You don't know. But hopefully that type of negativity, maybe the fact that it's seeping around and spreading around, it could be more like, you know, bottom signal, dare I say, but I don't want to say it anymore. I've said it 50,000 times. Remember, what we're looking for, friends, is obviously altcoins to continue up. They're around $240 billion from here, friends. If you just draw this like channel, let's just draw this channel here. Okay. If you draw this channel, friends, like right here, let's just check that out. This nice channel. And you do, let's say you do move a pump up, we could get around 2.4 trillion. I hope we get that for the crypto industry. That is, now remember, this is an average. It's all of the, remember, this is others. So it's outside of the top 10. We know that. And if you move 10x from here, that's garbage, right? Because many altcoins, that's rubbish. However, that's the average of the whole index. So, I mean, like, for example, PulseChain moved 2 times whatever others' distance was in 2024. Let's say it happens again. That would mean, and by the way, the number's still small, right? That would be 2 times 10 here. So that would be a 20x move. Now, that would only put us at like 6 or 7x sack price for Pulse. I hope it's not done by there, but it all depends on the team. But I'm just giving you an idea of how far we probably need to move where you start to look at your portfolio and go, look, man, I don't want us to be over, but if we get up here, you're probably thinking, okay, in 12 months from now, are we in a bear market? And you just have to think about how much you want to take profit. Of course, is the thing, of course, in everyone's minds, we all think, oh, we're going to run up 50x. You're going to take all your profit and everyone else is going to be long still. No. Very unrealistic, okay? Most likely, everyone's going to be long because it's going to look like it's really obvious that it's going to keep going higher. All right, like, for example, that's why I'm third cycle curse. Maybe Ethereum, everyone is still long at like $6,000. Because everyone's like, oh, well, we're definitely going to like 8, 9, or 10, right? Right? That's why you really got to believe a cycle, friends. I hope we make it. Now, this is some funny piece of information from the universe, friends. The last Vietnamese emperor, his name was Bao Dai. That's right. Bao Dai. Last Vietnamese emperor. What are the chances, huh? Emperor Bao Dai. He's got Dai in his freaking name. And remember, the Vietnamese kid and his big fat dong was basically wreaking havoc all over PulseChain. And now he's gone now because they shut down the PulseChain MakerDAO. I just don't know, man. That's why I'm obviously joking here. P-Dai conspiracy confirmed. A lot of these things, fans, I know a lot of them, yeah, there are planted conspiracies. But some of them, it's just the universe combining stuff. And it looks like it's orchestrated, but maybe if we are in a simulation, it is. Don't forget, friends, since it did have this video.
Sacrifices are just de facto ICOs.
Remember, I made a video just to talk to you about if you're going to do if you do any sacrifice, it's a public ICO. You just got to understand the incentives. Now, obviously, market's low now. So like, hey, everything's cheap and hopefully not everyone participates with you. But just understand that if you're doing any public ICO, okay, the incentives are working against you. Okay, they are working for the money collector, not the investor. Okay, with the incentives, remember, if you have a pool, a wallet, if you are running a sacrifice or public ICO, same thing, right? The incentive is for them to yell to the whole world to come participate. So every weak hand from every corner of the earth, they put money in. So if you're in, you get diluted. Everybody gets roughly the same price. Okay? So that's why the incentives are a bit bonked. So in normal world, you just get to buy, and then the cyclical waves of people hearing, they basically benefit you because you're in early. But there is no being early when it comes to public ICOs, unfortunately. It's just that everybody hears and the market puts their money in, right? So thank you, Mr. Brenty, as well. So you are thumbs upping literally every single one of my comments. Mr. Electronics Guru, sir, I've got an upcoming sack. Hopefully it's your nut sack, sir. Make sure you're wearing a cup out there. It's a dangerous world sometimes. So I'm just talking about the incentive. It doesn't mean like, of course these things can work. Just now you know why a lot of these things don't work. Yeah, it's because strong hands, mildly weak, and fully weak hands are all put into a pile, and we all join together. So if you're a strong hand, you get in the first second of the public ICO. But if someone who comes in after that, who is later, they're going to get your same price. They dilute everyone. That's exactly what happened to PulseX and PulseChain. Right, we were the intergalactic top signal for the whole crypto industry because, see, Richard was so loud, right? His megaphone, he yelled out to all the haters, crypto banter, all these other haters out here. He said, hey, haters, remember how you missed 10,000x in Hex? Here's another sacrifice potential for you. That's pretty much what. So all those haters who would not participate, they now hear about it. They go, oh, cool, I'm not going to miss out. And now they are along with us, and they're the ones, a lot of them are dumping. That's what makes it heavy. Okay, so just understand the incentives. Once again, it doesn't mean it can't work. It can work. If not many people participate with you, you win. Also, if it's capped, if they cap it at like $1 million or 500K, you get in, and then it fills up. Okay, cool. You have a chance. It's not a guarantee though. Okay, the only guarantee we have is that you and I are going to keep confirming friendship. You will sharpen your pointy elbows. Like, subscribe, bell button, all. Catch you soon.